Now to some breaking news from the United Nations. Just as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu took the stage to address world leaders, dozens of delegates from multiple nations walked out in protest. In the wake of mounting international criticism over Israel's recent military actions, Netanyahu touted its successes just moments after that walkout.
We crushed the bulk of Hamas's terror machine. We crippled Hezbollah, taking out most of its leaders and much of its weapons arsenal. You remember those beepers, the pagers? We paged Hezbollah, and believe me, they got the message. And thousands of terrorists dropped to the ground.
Joining us now, NBC News international correspondent Matt Bradley in Tel Aviv. Matt, tell us what else we heard from Netanyahu this morning, and are you hearing anything about a deal involving Gaza? Because as the president was just leaving the White House, he seemed to say that there was a deal.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things on the table in terms of a deal. Tony Blair is leading his own initiative to try to come up with a deal. We've heard about Trump's Riviera proposal. It's unclear whether that is actually going anywhere. We had heard that that was something that Trump had kind of shelved. Now it looks like it's still in the mix. But on that speech, we did see, as you mentioned, so many delegates walking out. Now, this isn't new. This is something of a convention, a tradition when Netanyahu or any Israeli prime minister comes to speak. And this dates from before the October 7th attacks and Israel's war on Hamas and the Gaza Strip. But what we heard here was kind of a greatest hits from Benjamin Netanyahu, as you heard, lining up exactly the ways in which the Israelis have attacked and defeated their enemies all throughout the region, using a map to do that. This was one of the latest gimmicks that Netanyahu has used this time. He came with props. The maps are something that he has often used in these speeches to the United Nations. Now, on that walkout, Netanyahu and the Israeli military found another audience, kind of to replace that audience of delegates who had walked out of the United Nations, this one in the Gaza Strip. Here's what the prime minister said about that.
I've surrounded Gaza with massive loudspeakers connected to this microphone in the hope that our dear hostages will hear my message. We have not forgotten you, not even for a second. The people of Israel are with you. We will not falter, and we will not rest until we bring all of you home.
So those speakers that the prime minister is referencing, we understand from our contacts in the Gaza Strip that people in Gaza didn't really hear the speech because the speakers were placed, of course, on the perimeter of the Gaza Strip inside Israel. But, we did hear from the opposition leader, Yair Lapid. He called the move with the speakers megalomaniacal, and he said that he was comparing it to Kim Jong-un of North Korea. Anna?
Matt Bradley, thank you for that reporting.